Hey guys, and welcome back to my vocal teachings. I don't have a word for it. I don't know if you guys want to help me out and like come up with a title on this series. Rob Lundgren's vocal strength to success. I don't know. All right, so let's get into. Before I move on to different things about singing, I want to go back to two of the things from last video's lesson about breathing and warm-ups. It's a lot to talk about, and I will probably come back here and there on same subjects and like try to attack it on different angles, and just I will learn more on how to explain all the things that I have learned. So bear with me. But firstly, breathing. Again, like this is something you do during the day as like you have to breathe, otherwise you die. That's just, But like you still have to breathe, so why not practice breathing at the same time as you're breathing? You have to do it anyway, So while you're breathing during the day, do like you can keep your teeth closed to add some resistance, That is one way of doing it. You can use straw, like a drinking straw, if you, whatever, I'm just trying to think of different things how to, but it's easy just to do that and do it during the day, and always increase the tension, like at first you can like regular breathing level power, but keep it up and add intensity throughout the day. And at first, you will feel it in the stomach, like I already talked about. But when you increase the tension, you will kind of feel it in the side of your stomach, like more in the back area. It will go almost all the way around on the sides, and that is good because the diaphragm, the breath support, the muscles that works the lungs, and they are located there. Then it's them that are working, that are strengthening themselves. So keep that up. Maybe you'll feel a little bit lightheaded, you'll become dizzy a little bit, but just relax, take a few seconds or minutes or hours, whatever it takes. You come back to normal level, continue. And there's no end, really. You can do it as much as you want. But to save time, just do that until you feel comfortable with it. And you can also do like, you don't have to just keep a straight. You can like like a this is an example, it's the same thing. It feels really deep in your stomach. Hey, hey, hey. It's like a scream, That is how you work it one way. And the same thing with, if we move on to warm-ups with the voice, also you need to increase like when you're starting in the morning or after work, or whenever you start your warm-up routine, with the voice, doing a la or yeah, or la 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 la, whatever you're gonna do, you start it slow, nice level, and then you have to increase it, like every 10 minutes or every half hour. You have to increase it, you know, to get better, to really warm up. And it doesn't just stop there. Like, for example, you have warmed up during the day with breathing and singing, and then maybe you want to sing some songs at full level, full power, and maybe you can only do that for half an hour, and then you starting feeling very tired, and you know you cannot continue with the same power. So then just accept that, you know, for the day you rest and continue next day. And this, like, if I haven't been singing for a while, maybe I was sick for a week or been out doing something else, whatever, then it takes maybe up to 3 or 4 days of constant warming up and singing as much as I can until I feel that my voice is back, you know, it's at top shape. So maybe 3 or 4 days you have to keep this up. I guess it's individually also, you know, different from people too. You know, maybe it takes longer for someone or shorter for, I don't know. But just keep that up and try, like, on a full week, maybe you want to sing 5 or 6 days and you take 1 day off, if you can do that. Try that and see how it improves, you know. Keep that up. Don't worry about singing too much, because if you're warmed up, you can really sing. You come to a level where you think you're done, but then you rest and maybe you come back another hour and like, wow, I can keep singing for a few more hours, you know. And of course, drink a lot of water, you know, be hydrated. That is important. But lately I've noticed that I don't need to drink water. I can even like sing for a few hours without even taking a sip of water, because the voice is, I guess, is so used to it, or it's so hydrated, and it hydrates itself when I'm singing or something. Even if I'm doing heavy screams and loud, powerful, high notes, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just keep it up. Don't be too afraid of you're gonna damage your voice, you know. Just warm up and yeah. Okay, so also for warming up, there is a technique called lip rolls. This technique, I don't use it for warm-ups. It's better for finding, for relaxing, you know, keeping the face relaxed. You cannot do this if your face is have a lot of tension, you know. You cannot do that. So it's a good way of finding those trying to relax and keep your voice connected throughout the whole register, from your chest to your mix and head voice all the way up, you know, even to your whistle register when you find that one. But that is a technique you can try. I will talk more about that later also. And when you're warming up, the voice has different, like right now I'm talking through my chest voice, and this is my head voice. Now I'm talking through my head voice. It sounds very strange when you're talking in this low. You see, it's almost breaking because it's so low. This head voice is only the head voice is only meant to, is not only meant, but it is mostly meant for high notes, you know, like up here. This is the head voice, and it's a really good way of starting your warm-ups with your head voice. You know, you gotta start up here. When you find your head voice, you wanna start using this voice a lot to get used to it. And it's not a falsetto. I will talk more about head voice and falsetto, what's the difference between those two in later videos. But when you're starting, when you're doing your warm-ups and you want to reach high notes, don't just blast those notes right out, you know. You keep, maybe you start with your chest voice, you know, you sing something in this level, in this area right here, it's not too loud. Or you do this one up here, because those two, there's not a lot of tension going on there, you know. It's very comfortable, easy. So just warm those two up first, and then try to combine them. I will talk also more about the mixed voice later, how you reach those high, powerful rock notes, you know. So you need to be able to warm these two up in order to really mix them well. So more on that later, but okay, so also if you're in a warm-up, if you're starting your warm-up and you're feeling very tired, you know, you're like yawning a lot. Yawning is actually good for your voice, but I'm gonna get to that later also. But if you're tired, you like feeling kind of, you just want to go sleep, but you know you have to sing, you want to sing, practice it, then you have to wake up the body also first. Maybe go out, take a walk, do some small exercises, jump a little bit, or, you know, kind of wake up first, you know. Coffee, I'm not too sure about coffee. I'm trying to quit coffee right now, because like if I'm tired, I drink coffee, maybe I wake up, but it doesn't do much for my voice. So, but I will talk more about that also later. So just stick with water, but try to wake the body first, you know. Do whatever you can to wake up, feel you have energy, you know, and then just sing as much as you can. Also, like maybe you're asking, why do I need to warm up? You know, why not just sing? You know, it's like any muscle. You need to get ready. The muscle needs to be ready before it can perform, right? The blood needs to start flowing. I don't know the details exactly what happens inside a muscle, but it's the same thing with the vocal folds. When they're not warmed up, when they're tight, you will notice that. And so if you're noticing when you're singing high notes, you get a lot of headaches, for example, very powerful headaches. I have a lot of experience with this. It could be that you're not warmed up. It most definitely is that you're not warmed up properly. So keep at it, and be patient, you know, and all the headaches will go away. That is a given. And also the voice will be smoother. If you're not warmed up, it will have a lot of small cracks, and, you know, like this type. Maybe that's not really exactly what I'm talking about. It's hard to explain the type of sound, but you will notice there's some type of small cracks in the background of your voice if it's not really warmed up. Once you're warmed up, it's very smooth, you know. The voice will be very smooth, and it's easier to sing, much easier to reach the notes you want. Everything will feel natural. And of course the range, you know, you can reach notes, higher notes. Even the lower notes will also be better the more you practice and warm up. You will notice that your voice becomes deeper, you know. You can really get a wide range. Okay, so this was more ideas and thoughts about breathing and warming up the voice. Very basic but very powerful, and it will help you. So just be patient with it. Take your time to properly warm up, and then just sing, you know, as much as you can. And as always, if you have questions, just feel free to ask away. All right, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll get into more different stuff next video, and I will be back with breathing warming up also later on. But there's a lot of different things to go through. So new stuff next week. Hopefully next week. I'll try to get them out every week. And thanks for watching. Bye.